Alright everybody, welcome back, and we got ourselves the first half of the Tournament of Power. We're going to have a look at the team, and after our views voting, we got ourselves a strike squad. Now, I was actually very debating to put on Birdcoo, who is in A tier, because I realised that this team doesn't even have any heals. Like, being realistic, if you were looking for a pseudo healer, I would definitely say Tapion, the yellow one here, because the fact that he gains a wee bit of extra gauge as well is pretty decent. But Birdcoo is definitely the better off, because the fact that obviously he heals by 6% after being attacked, so there's that. And given a wee bit of extra damage for people in that cover range, and just the fact is the ability is actually just that bit better, because it actually has some attack. So there's that. So yeah, this is going to be a fun time at the moment. I'm going to keep with Gotenks, but definitely can suggest to put on Birdcoo if you don't have the Gotenks. If you don't have Gotenks, don't have Fat Tanks, put on the Birdcoo. So yeah, otherwise, I said we get straight into this here. We're going to try this here without any heals, but we're going to go into it for the first match being over to our left. And yeah, that's the way we got the fight right here. I'm going to just take off a couple of our boosts tiers, but it'll be fine enough with the way this is, so yeah, let's go. Because as you do, we don't really need to have any boost characters, but we're going to get rid of Bujin first to get rid of the stun. Then we're going to get rid of this Bojack. He doesn't, yeah, I think it is the fact that less allies he has, the less damage he does. So, but you just get rid of him anyway. Then get rid of Beto, Zanya, Bojack, and then this Goku. He's going to be the tankiest. He does have the transformation at turn 2, so I mean, if you want to, you can definitely get rid of him before you get rid of the Bojack. But sure, we'll try it like this here, see how this works. Let's go. And you know what, that went swimmingly well. I forgot Goku was going to be the first character to have went, so in all honesty, you could have went for Goku first, then go for Bujin. If you're on the same team as me, I suggest doing that. Go for Goku first and then Bujin, because by that point you'll be able to easily just kill him of everyone else. So yeah, still got the full kill nonetheless. So yeah, let's move on. Next fight, 4 Fist, easy. And yeah, no, we're just going to keep it like this here. Just move the Fat Tanks into the middle of the board, so that way the full buffs get into it. So yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight, to be fair, this is like the easiest fight so far. So we're going to get rid of her first because she's the most problematic. Then we're going to get rid of this 18, this 17, these two, and then the 17 at the very end, because the fact he's got the bubble shield, so he'll negate a card, but you can easily get rid of him beforehand. And if you got a blast face team, it will just watch out for these two because they've got a blast cover change, and the fact they can absorb it if they don't cover change, I don't think. But moving on, and again, simple enough. Like this three, this is a no diff fight at all. So yeah, moving on. Next fight, not going to be this one up here, but you can do this one. There's 5 Fist, one recommended, but it's not too bad. But 4 Fist, piss. Yeah, no, we just don't need to change anything. We're just going to keep it like this here, no problem to us. Because yeah, we're still going to get a load of buffs from the cooler anyway. And the way we do this fight is Kaioken first, then get rid of Hit. Hit does have the cover change, but I don't think it's going to be for anyone important like Kaioken. But then we're going to get rid of this one afterwards. Basil, Bertrand, and Tao at the end. Easy stages, so let's go. And again, as I said, easy enough. Got so many super attacks ready to go. 1 mil, full kill, no bother to you. Moving on. Next fight, 4 Fist stage up against the GT squad. Gonna be a bit more problematic with this one. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're going to fight right here. I'm taking off the blues because it's a triple green fight, so better off. But otherwise, I said we get straight into this here. Not very much else. There is cooler here, but it is what it is. I'd rather get Gotenks and his buffs. And the way we do this fight is, in all, it's going to be a bit tricky because God Goku does attack first, but the tag switch unit is somewhat priority. So I would say arguably go for them first. Then we're going to get rid of this Trunks because the fact that he does do a bit buff for GT. Get rid of Spear Bomb Goku. Actually, I'm going to actually chance it and leave Spear Bomb Goku to last. Which means next we're going to get rid of these two, get rid of Pan, and then we're going to get rid of Bob-Ku. I'm going to see how this works. Definitely would say that this might be a bit more problematic in a sense because he does actually, I think he is a turn 1 stun. I've already forgotten already, but I'll double check anyway. And yeah, so we get straight into this and see how this works. Okay, so Fat Tanks taking a wee bit, but not at the moment, not too bad. Still got the full kill, easily done. 1.2, moving on. Next fight, 5 Fist stage up against the 4 stage. Okay, and yeah, that's the way we're going to fight right here. And I mean, Cooler's only buffing like 3 characters because the fact that only this is the way it's done, but at the moment it's not going to be looking too bad. Still is slightly iffy with regards to like the actual colouring, so I mean you could definitely do like this here. So yeah, I said we get straight into this here. We're going to have it like this here, let's go. And the way we do this fight is by getting rid of one of two characters. You can get rid of the Cover Rescue, or you can get rid of the Tag Force first. I'm going to say get rid of the Tag Force first, because we should be fine enough. Then I'm going to get rid of the Cover Rescue. Then I'm going to get rid of the Cover Rescue. Then we're going to get rid of this Goku, this Vegeta, this Goku, and then Gogeta at the very end, because he's going to be the tankiest of a lot of them. So so we get straight into this. Okay, so looking still good. 1.3, got the full kill. Even though it's a triple green fight, definitely still fine enough to bring Beast Gohan. So yeah, moving on. Next fight, going to be up against this one, the Mohawk style. And yeah, that's the way we got the fight right here. Not really much need to say a change here. I mean, you could definitely bring off a green because of the fact 2 purples, but you're going to be fine enough if you don't even do that. So yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight is by getting rid of Shin first, because he's a bit more problematic. And I did say that Zamasu does have a debuff for the bottom row, but God Goku requires the yellow tile, so I'm going to take the risk on that. Then afterwards we're going to get rid of 16. Then we're going to get rid of the Snappa, get rid of Speedo, Raccoon, and then Zamasu at the very end, because he's going to be debuffing you if you hit him. So, rather than leaving the last, so let's go. And easy stage, 1.1, full kill, no bother to you, and so many super attacks, let's go. Next fight, 5th stage here, very easy. And yeah, this is the way we got the fight right here. I know it's a bit iffy, because why are you taking on your 2 boost units? Well, because the fact I want to save these super attacks to the very last fight. And everyone else here can easily get it, no bother to them, so yeah. I said we get into this. And the way we do this fight is by getting rid of him first, immediately get him out of the way, then get rid of this Golden Frieza, then get rid of the first form, these 2, and then obviously the revival at the very end. As you always do, so let's get into it. No problem to you, 1.5 full kill, easy enough, moving on. Next fight, you can do this 4th stage, or you can do this 4th stage. This is the easier stage, but if you go this way, you have to deal with this stage, or you have to deal with this stage, then you have to deal with this stage, or you deal with this stage. Like, again, easy fight, a bit of a state. Whereas this way, slightly harder fight, easy fight, easy-ish, easy, fine enough. It's just a bit, quote-unquote, easier on the later stage, as I say. So, I said we get into this. And this is the way we're going to have to fight right here. I'm going to put Cooler down here, just give him a wee bit of extra damage at the moment. So, yeah, it's not going to be too bad, hopefully. So let's get into it. And the way we do this fight is, again, iffy, as I said before, because the fact you have a tag, infinite cover rescue, another strike cover, and a strike counter. This is where the strike team falters a wee bit, but should be fine enough. Where I'm still going to do tag force first, because the fact that God Goku is going to be attacking first, you should be fine enough. Then give her the cover rescue afterwards. Give her True B, 17, Vegeta, and Leaf Baby to the end, because the fact that he's got the strike counter. You rather always leave the counters to last, if you can. Otherwise, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so taking a wee bit from Gohan and the Cooler, wee bit from Tapion, but still fine enough. Got the full kill, barely avoided the super attack it seems to be, but obviously I know who hit who. It's obvious, but is what it is, so let's move on. Next fight, going to be up against 3th stage, easy. And yeah, no, just pulling everyone down. I know Gohan is going to be like cover changing for somebody, and you do want a healer with him, but we don't have any. So we're going to just leave it as is, so let's move on. And the way we do this fight is simple enough. Get rid of Rosie. We're actually going to try and get rid of Ribrianne first, then get rid of Rosie. Then we're going to get rid of this Rosie, Sparking Kakunsa, EX Ribrianne, and EX Green Kakunsa. At the very end, should be fine enough. Let's move on. No sweats here, 1.2, got the full kill, and again, not too bad here. Moving on. Next fight, going to be against this Saiyan Saga stage, fun times. And yeah, that's the way we're going to fight right here. At this point, the way I'm going to see this here is the fact that this Gohan better just stay on the bottom row. No one underneath him, so that way he doesn't actually cover change for anyone. But at the moment, we're going to be fine enough with this here, so let's go. And the way we do this fight is we're actually going to get rid of Yamcha first, because the fact God Goku's on the thing, we're going to easily kill him. Then get rid of Raditz immediately afterwards. Get rid of Nappa next. Then we're going to get rid of Kaioken. Hopefully we'll be able to kill him before turn 3, because the super attacks then. Otherwise, obviously go for him 3rd, then Nappa 4th. Vegeta, and then Gohan is a revival. Simple enough stuff, so let's get into it. And again, no problems here, 2.1, got the full kill, avoided every super attack. Which almost seems like barely, because he got a super attack off there, but still fine enough, so yeah. Easily done, moving on. Next fight, 3/5 stage, up against easy enough. And yeah, that's the way we got the fight right here. Obviously, the fact that Gohan is going to be like doing the usual cover change, we can't exactly have him on the top here. can't have him up here because he will be cover changing for these three. So, I'm going to leave it like this here. Let's get into it. And the way we do this fight is get rid of Raditz and then Nappa. Get rid of Kawaii. Get rid of Kawarii-man, Kyokuman, Copyman, and then Vegeta at the very end. Because guarantee super attack, he gets a super attack fast enough, but by the time we get to him, we should be fine enough. Nappa just does debuffs to usual defense support characters. He's a healer, he does death buffs, but it's not really that much of an issue. And then Vegeta for last. Moving on, let's go. And again, as I said, simple enough fight. Goku taking a wee bit actually now. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it is what it is. Void super attacks 1.3, moving on. Next fight, 4th stage up against this state of a thing. And we're still going to keep it like this here. Again, leave these two to the very last fight, as you do for the super attack. So yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight is going to be iffy, but we're going to do our best to get rid of Pan first immediately, then get rid of Champa, because by the time Tapion is going to hit, Pan will be long dead. Then our next stop is going to be Koei, Rage, fucking Urine, Rage, and then Magenta. Magenta does have the cover change for a strike character, but obviously I will see where his cover changes are, as I do for everyone else, and I'll flash up being like, okay, he's going to cover change for this character. So yeah, this is going to be a fun time. Let's see how this works, because this is going to be a state. Okay, so, oh god, my Gohan taking a lot. Okay, 1.5, got the full kill still though. That's the only thing I will say. I've got the full kill, so guarantee you all the greens absolutely whammed him. I wouldn't recommend having a green in this fight. If Days never had a super attack ready, I would not have had this Gohan on for the entirety of this first board. More or less, so, but it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with it. Let's move on otherwise to the last fight up against this monstrosity. And yeah, this is the way we're going to fight right here. Just taking off the boost units, putting on Gohan, putting on Days, get all the super attacks ready. So yeah, let's go. Now, the way we do this fight, I will say is a bit iffy per se, because the fact Goku attacks first, and I would normally go for him first, go Frieza, but the fact he's purple doesn't exactly help us. And I would say go for Trunks, but I don't think it will kill him. In all honesty, I'd say your best bets, if I was to be a guessing man, would either be Hit or Vegito Blue first. Whether or not he kills him is another question, but we are going to see. I'm going to actually go for Vegito first, just to test the waters, as to say. Then we're going to get rid of Go Frieza next because it's tag unit. Hit is going to just cover change for somebody at some point. Jiren is going to get one of us stunned. Hopefully it's not who I think it's going to be. Get rid of Zamasu, and I'm going to get rid of Trunks. I know I said to get rid of Zamasu last because of the death buffs, but we should be fine enough by that point, and by then Zamasu probably have a super attack ready. So yeah, let's say we get straight into this here. Okay, so we did not kill Vegito Blue turn 1, which was iffy, but I had for some reason a feeling that was going to happen. But so kind of wasting an ultimate from Beast Gohan on him. Still did to get the full kill, avoid the super attack as you do. But unfortunately, Gotenks got shafted because he could have easily killed Go Frieza and possibly I think Jiren, but unfortunately he got cover changed like hell. So unfortunately that is unfortunate for him, but still did it nonetheless here. If I was to change the formation, I would probably actually try and go for Hit, because the fact he stuns a character, I would say Hit be your better first option. And because the fact his defenses should be a lot weaker than Vegito's, then it will still be Go Frieza and then everyone else afterwards. Just swap, I'd say Hit with Vegito Blue, and then Zamasu probably go from a wee bit earlier. But otherwise, still fine enough. So yeah, ending off there with 17.6 for the first half, not too bad, as I say. But the only thing is that the Blue Super Saiyan Gohan is a bit iffy, to say the least, but we'll be fine enough with him. Otherwise, I shall see us all in the next one.